Everyone stop what you're doing, everyone sit down, shut up and pay attention because we have more new Kroot. And this time round, we've got new Kroot Hounds. And you know what? This article that we're going to take a look at gave me some surprising information. In the first Tower Codex in 2001, there were only 3 Kroot units in there, according to this article. Now, I could have sworn that it was more. But it does make sense. The more I think about it, the more actually, I think just time and distance has made me vastly kind of, I don't know, like misremember, like overstate in my own mind just how big the Kroot element of Tau like actually was. But in a way, this is just making it more fun that they're doing more Kroot stuff now and updating them and introducing newer like things for them, because it just means that they're suddenly getting even more attention than they got originally. And that's especially cool, having waited for so long with Games Workshop doing absolutely nothing with them. This time round, the reveal is these lovely lads, which is the Kroot Hounds. And I like Kroot Hounds anyway. Kroot Hounds are really, really fun. They're intelligent. Like, they aren't just like dogs. I think it's easy to assume that Kroot Hounds, it's just a dog version of Kroot. It's probably their version of just, your normal domesticated animal. No, these are intelligent. Like, they are highly intelligent. They're temperamental as well. They're basically just an evolutionary dead end for Kroot as a species, but they're still, like, they're not dumb. Or at least my vague memories of that first codex, that's kind of what I remember being the case. They may change that. I kind of hope they don't, because the whole evolutionary side of the Kroot and the way that they work and how they came to be and the way they kind of evolve over time is super interesting. And the Kroot Hounds being still intelligent, but more like quadrupedal in nature. I don't know. I quite like that as a little sort of distinguishing factor. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what's in the what the new lore says for the Kroot. But I love these. I'm glad they're back. I'm just really glad they're back. There's a nice variation of poses for a start. That's fun. The armoured section on the front legs, that's pretty cool as well. It kind of looks like one of them's got a bit of like a manacle going on around one of the front legs. Or is that just like a decorative ring? I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to tell. I do like the approach that Games Workshop is taking with painting a lot of this stuff, where it's still kind of similar shades of green, but it's kind of moving through the spectrum a bit so that they all look cohesive, but they don't look identical, which I think fits Kroot super well. And I think it especially fits the Kroot Hounds too. I wonder if they've got any alternate angles. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, we're going to have a full carousel. Nice. So yeah, hunting packs of Kroot Hounds are unleashed to savage explode flanks and chase down fleeing foes, driven into a frenzy by the scent of blood. Their incredible speed can punch through the enemy lines to catch vulnerable targets, especially when goaded by an attendant squad of Kroot carnivores. I love that choice of words, goaded by an attendant squad. Not like directed, not like given orders, not like incentivized through extra holiday time and a pay rise. No, goaded, irritated, annoyed, pushed into more frustration and anger. Good word, goaded. And now we can get a clearer picture of them being a little bit more separated. That makes me happy. Oh yeah, love them. I just love these. They look fantastic. They really do. They also really, again, it's that kind of evolutionary thing where you can see the shape of the body is not that dissimilar, or at least wasn't that dissimilar to that of the carnivores, right? So when you actually look at the way they're built, the back legs are longer than the front legs. Like, the back legs are quite a bit longer. They are pushed up at the arse, basically, and it almost looks kind of a little uncomfortable and borderline unnatural. It looks like they should be able to just stand up and walk, but they're not capable of doing that. They're beyond that now. That's not an option that is available to them anymore due to the path of evolution they took, which I really, really like that. That's really, really fun. The faces look great. I really like the quills sticking out the back as well. Like, the stuff on the quills, I need to double check on this. Like, is it decoration or is it just naturally occurring growth? Because if it's decoration, the fact that they have that suggests that they're either capable of doing it themselves, or it suggests that other Kroot, like the carnivores, are happy to add that kind of personalisation themselves. Which, again, kind of speaks a lot to an interesting relationship between the two. So, Oh, love it. Absolutely love them. These are great. It looks like we've got a few cheeky rules here as well. So Loping Pounce grants an extra burst of speed by allowing charges after they advance. Okay, that's fun. So at their absolute limit, a pack of these hounds can rocket forwards up to 30 inches in a single turn. Good lord, that's terrifying. I mean, seriously though, can you imagine that running towards you at that? Like, what does that translate to? If you're doing like conversion from, you know, inches per turn to miles per hour, someone needs to do the math. I'll be honest, I'm saying someone needs to do the maths on that. I can't do the maths on that. It took me way too many years to pass my maths GCSE, and even then it was only a C, and even that was a borderline miracle. So I'm not doing it. I don't know where to begin, but someone should. It's just not me. This is also extremely cheeky. Look at this, right? So Hunting Hound's ability bumps their objective control characteristic to 1 when accompanied by a character. Now, if only there were a Kroot character who could keep up to them. If only that were the case. If only there was some sort of Kroot character that could potentially go as quickly as Kroot Hounds. If only such a thing were possible. You cheeky scoundrels, you. There's a side note, the, flesh colour, I don't know how to phrase it. The skin tone on those Kroot Hounds is just flat out alarming. I don't know what it is about it. It just is not sitting well with me. Like, not in a, that's a bad job you've done there way, more in a, it looks like you're being hunted down by the reanimated monstrous form of a rotisserie chicken. Like, I don't know how else to put it. It's just got that kind of, like, just browned off chicken skin look to it. And, oh dear, I've kind of disgusted myself there. I don't like that at all. I was going to have chicken for tea. Now I'm not going to have that. No, I feel like something else. Maybe I'm going to become a vegetarian. I might just do that. Very odd association to make. We'll just slip past that and pretend it didn't happen. And obviously down here, we've still got more to reveal from everyone's favourite alien auxiliary, so don't go any. Well, I mean, we've got to go some, unless you're going to do it now. Unless you're going to, like, reveal it literally this instant whilst I'm looking at the page, I'm going to be going somewhere else until then. I'm not just going to refresh this until you're ready to drop it, alright? That's not how that works. That, if anything, is an unreasonable request, so we're not going to do that. Anyway, there you go. New Kroot Hounds. I love them. Personally, I think they look fantastic. I reckon that when it comes to the Kroot reveal so far, everything has been really, really good. I don't think there's been a dry seat in the house, which is exactly what you want when you're seeing something that was, you know, kind of abandoned for so long, brought back to life in such a cool way. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. In the meantime, feel free to click literally everything on the screen. Everything. Even the little X, but do that last. Actually, no, because if you minimise before, it's fine. Look, I'll see you for the next one.